Yeah, so I worked on a couple of different projects here at CDOT, one of them being Popcorn.js, which is just a client-side JavaScript library for basically creating time-based events around media on the web. So that could be, it's targeted at HTML5 media and everything, but in the end, it's, we write things to design it to work with any sort of media on the web, so YouTube, all kinds of other stuff. And then that moved on to something called Popcorn Maker, and that's a graphical front end for actually building these really basic web-based video experiences using Popcorn.js for people who aren't technical and actually don't know how to code, whether that's the HTML you need or the JavaScript itself. And after that, we moved on to WebMaker, and that's sort of this big encompassing movement around teaching and learning, and the idea of allowing people to come in, contribute, and just learn more things on the web rather than being just consumers of things, whether they're just watching stuff, commenting or whatever, but actually creating their own thing, making their own presence on the web itself. So I'm going to a small startup called Fivel Systems, and it's actually started with a couple of other former Seneca and CDOT employees and friends of mine. So they take Popcorn to basically create these sort of web-based video experiences for teaching people about basically various pieces of hardware or software. So companies will invest money in some sort of new system or something to improve their workflow, but a lot of the time people will just use the new thing the old way, and they won't really get the full benefit out of it. So Fivel is targeted at building these web-based videos and sort of like a learning system where people can earn credits, points, and whatnot, to actually teach them how to use the new stuff that they have effectively. CDOT has provided me the basics for whether that's just technical learning outside of what I get taught in a classroom, so even more practical abilities, just a lot more practical stuff that's used in day-to-day. So I'm able to far better fit into any sort of company, but also more importantly, analyze things in a better way. So I'm able to actually have experience working with real-world stuff and able to sort of just fit in relatively comfortably wherever I move about because of the wide area of skills that I've picked up.